Wisconsin just lost an icon in the incomparable Ed Garvey, 76, family man, political activist, progressive, founder of BobFest. Ed Garvey was the real deal. He walked the walk, he talked the talk. He wasn't somebody who just said progressive things or said things that advocated for those downtrodden or those who were left behind by America's wealth and luxurious capacities. No, he actually fought the fight and did so on foot. 1961, as a student, he was involved in civil rights. Actually was an activist and volunteered his work in the South during days of lynchings and Jim Crow. He met Martin Luther King Jr. as a young man, thought Martin Luther King Jr. was going too slowly, dragging his feet. He, along with the other young bucks at the time, wanted to do more direct action. He said one of the frustrating parts about being an activist in the South in those days was the elders were saying, no, we should slow down, we'll get more lynchings. He wanted to speed up. Ed Garvey was that way throughout his entire life. With the NFL Players Union rep, Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate in 1986, lost a very close race to Robert Caston. Ed Garvey fought for the prisoners at Supermax, and when they told him he had to get paid or he deserved a fee for his legal work, it didn't even occur to him that he would get paid. Ed walked the walk and talked the talk. And you can disagree with that. I was more cynical about government than Ed. We used to joke about that. Ed was fun on the golf course. People don't realize this, and we golfed a few times. He was the winner of the state amateur in Wisconsin for 16 and under. As a result, he got to play an exhibition match with Sam Snead himself. And he goes, boy, he could really hit the ball. And he would go back. I would say, Ed, spaghetti arms. And he would say, yeah, that tip. I've been thinking about that tip, spaghetti arms. It's working. Ed was personable. He was funny. He did election coverage back on NBC 15, and my request was great. I said I'd work with Jay Johnson. He goes, that's where he went wrong. He was always witty. He would have fights with Jim Doyle and other people in the party that he thought were too close to corporate interests. But Ed was Ed. He was the real deal. He was the real article. And he'll be missed. I'm sorry, Ed is no longer here, on or off the golf course. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tommy Thompson, who ran against Ed Garvey in '98, but I'm sure misses Ed too. Talk to you tomorrow at 8 on the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com.